Gotta do it.
No, put it on movie.
Oh yeah.
It's probably get both of them.
I guess just like do it based on their actual like just the regular tournament seating or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not too hard.
Well, it's also going to be split. I guess it's like do it based
Oh yeah, yeah. Usually you do still seed Swiss, but yeah, whatever. Let's just do it unseeded, just for to make it simpler. It's like the point is to get games.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's like a late point. Yeah, whatever. Do you have the stream open or?
I think there's just always a delay on Twitch, unfortunately. Like even when I was with like Devil.
Oh.
Yeah. I it's why if I'm ever on stream, I usually have it open but just muted.
Okay. Alright.
It's why if I'm ever on stream, I usually have it open.
Yeah, that bothers me. It's like a 4-second delay.
Just kind of how.
Shuffle C. Wait a minute. Alright, I got check. Everybody checked in.
Oh yeah.
Generic name brand. I gotta add them to accept the invite. Let's see. Yeah, just generic name brand. You can get there. There. That will be posted there. Everyone's accepted the invite. That will be posted there. Who do you... Alright. Everyone...
Oh, sorry, yeah. We choose who we actually want to stream.
Yori's asking, can I commentate?
No.
Yori. At Dove. Asking. Actually, no, you probably can't commentate. You're gonna be in bracket. Alright. Who do you want on stream first? We got no, like, plain opening movie. Cool.
Yeah. You think maybe like just Destin's I guess just Destin's Sweetheart for now. I don't.
No, let me open up actually first.
I think most of these people played like the characters I know the least about, which is because we've got like what 2 Enos.
Yeah.
Actually, no, a decent amount of Slayer. A Kai, a Viking, and then an Elfelt. So I can only give like generic advice.
Alright. Well, here's this cool person. Online. I do not exactly know how to do this.
You want me to just host then?
Wait, the audio's in your left ear. All right, here. No, I got the link. I got the link.
Okay. My audio's only in your left ear.
That's what Yuri says. Oh, only mine is? Wait, how about this? I got a Shure SM58, so I'm pretty sure it tracks if I go left or right, and I was probably speaking into the... How's this, Yuri? Is this better?
Also, apologies, just first time running this, so.
Yeah, this is our first time running this, so stuff's gonna be scuffed.
We're gonna try our best to just let everyone have a fun time.
What do I call this? Do I call this Stream Link, Stream Room?
Just stream lobby.
Oh yeah.
Also, just include like the 4-letter code as well.
Yeah,
case.
I did.
Okay.
16.
Oh, you actually got like an only number one. Nice.
Yeah. All right. So who do you want on stream?
So how many things do you want to do per round? So you got 4 rounds. I think 2 per round might be.
2 per round?
I don't know. That might. I don't know how long that'll take. 2 per round's probably not awful.
We could do 2 per round, or well, we've got 4 rounds. Only one person's not going to end up on stream then.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh shit! Is the exclamation point bracket thing not working? I got Nightbot set up. Oh my fucking god! Oh, how do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so apologies.
All right, who do you want on stream first? 2 people or 1? Here, let's get Yuri and RGBLU. I want Yuri on stream.
Yeah, sure. Let's make that a round 1. As much as I'd like to do 2 per round, I also don't want this to run too long. So I think we'll try it at one game on stream per round maybe, and just see how that goes. Or Dove, actually, do you have any feedback on that?
Yeah. Do you have any feedback? We can't at all the entrants also, so then you'll be on stream round 1. Don't start until we say to. Then should I say everyone else could play the round 1 opponent?
Yeah. I say just go for it.
Alright, did you join, Ark?
I am in the room
shit,
on my screen.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, right. Nope.
I'm not showing up on the stream. Oh, there I go.
I was just in front of you.
Okay, well. I am here. Let's do this. So, I think we know Yuri's a Slayer player. Comes from Plus R.
Yes, Yuri.
Sure, you can. You probably have more to say about that. So.
Yuri is a Plus R player that does. Oh my gosh, I can't begin to describe how he plays. Oh yeah, you two could start. By the way, you two could start. So Yuri. Here, let me update. Yuri is a Plus R player.
Oh, we got a Slayer mirror.
Oh shit, Slayer mirror?
This matchup, I've heard from other Slayer players, notably Crocs and Give, that it is basically Slayer, BDC counters Slayer extremely well. So Slayer has a hard time dealing with himself. Oh, something up.
No, I'm just nothing.
No, it's just they're kind of like standing still. So
Oh.
no, but yeah, like this match is very awkward because BDC is very strong against Slayer, and he doesn't have great ways to deal with it himself. So it's just, but yeah, we can see here like RJ Blue's got like a kind of good handle on the Oki, which you got love to see.
Yeah.
Um,
Yuri in plus R, what I know him for is to do very unsafe stuff to get you to mash, and then do like BDC into Dandy Step.
and that does work in this game.
It does, yeah. Not
Especially against someone like Slayer, because you know Slayer's like punish options aren't the greatest. You
Yeah.
know, doesn't get a combo off off his jab unless he's like point blank. Sorry, doesn't get a knockdown. So, and you can see here all the BDCs going off in neutral.
He loves doing TK Chaka on Wake Up or as Oki to catch them in match. That's what I mean by like slightly unsafe stuff. In plus R, he would do like undertow 5 times in neutral, which has like one from bar.
Yeah, it's like armored
Yeah.
in plus R. Yeah.
Yeah, or BDC force break Dandy to get out of situations and make weird string traps when extremely unsafe.
Yeah, like Slayer doesn't necessarily have that same like leeway to do that, you know, kind of crazy game plan in this game. But he does have some tools that enable it, but not nearly to the same degree.
Yeah.
He actually kind of relies a lot more on a very strong kind of fundamental spacing game with like, you know, tools like 5K, and also just abusing the fact that he is invincible on the startup of every special he does. And we can see that like a bit of a mistake confirmed on the pile bunker there. You gotta kind of be careful with that.
That's what I mean. The for Oki, he will do TK Chaka.
Yeah, no, it seems like RJ Blue's just kind of, you know, struggling to deal with these kind of more out there options, which, you know, that's fair.
Yeah.
They are kind of odd to deal with. You know, blocking the Oki.
No, I always
Hey,
loved it. Oh, go ahead.
I do like that though. RJ Blue is kind of just like, maybe not in the Slayer matchup, but RJ Blue is just kind of holding the corner at like max 5K range, you know. While Slayer doesn't necessarily get too much reward, he can very easily call out your escape options. The issue is you're fighting another Slayer player.
Yeah. Throw into
That doesn't really apply against Slayer.
Holy.
Oh my god.
Wake up dead on time. Counters it with fucking shotgun.
Oh, nice throw. It is kind of important to represent, like, you know, throws and throw S on Wake Up against Slayer, so it is nice to see RJ Blue doing that. Yuri just kind of seems to have a better grasp of, like, how to really just get in his opponent's head, and is just abusing the fact that, you know, RJ Blue seems to be kind of panicking in these really awkward scenarios that he probably hasn't seen before. And like, honestly, the main way you beat that, maybe it's not, like, so much for Slayer, is just have a very strong, safe game plan, you know? Don't, like, commit to anything too, like, drastic. And, just kind of generally see what your opponent is doing and just kind of play more reactive.
Yeah.
I guess the combo, I do like the Dandy there. Because, you know, Slayer has all these BDC options. It kind of makes more, instead of trying to go for something like it's directly a mix-up, try to go for something to like, potentially call out the BDC option. That interacts.
No, I'm surprised what I don't see is as much BDC into Dandy and Crossfire, which is something I see Yuri do all the time in Plus R.
I think part of it is, you know, he doesn't have nearly as fast a Dandy to do that as well. Like, you have to commit to the P Dandy and you will be vulnerable for a bit. But yeah, it's definitely an option. Like, the Slayer mirror is hard just because, again, Slayer struggles to deal with BDC. He doesn't have, like, a lot of good options that can, you know, cover BDC and also just kind of blocking or just, like, BDC bite as well at the same time. And so it kind of makes you have to really play, like, a very hard read-based game in this matchup, from what I've heard from other Slayer players, so, yeah. But, like, RJ Blue definitely had the right ideas. Like, you could see there were rounds where they just start running the Oki, and they would just have that blender going. I think just kind of want to work towards getting into those situations more through like kind of playing a bit more of a stronger neutral and kind of trying to focus on getting better Oki off your hits. Like a lot of times you just get, and I get that this is a Slayer problem, but you just go like straight into Mappo and you could have potentially got a knockdown somewhere with some different routing. So that's something just look into. But great showing from both players. Yuri, you know Slayer, you play plus R, so
yeah.
I don't have much for you.
All right, let's see. Yuri says a lot less RPS heavy than plus R Slayer mirrors are.
Yeah, I could see it, especially because, like, you know, the faster crosswise and all that. But still a ton of RPS in that matchup.
Still, yeah, no matter what. It's Slayer mirrors. Let's see. Destin beats Sweetheart.
Interesting.
And now we're just waiting on Maddie versus Extreme Sonic and Generic Name Brand versus Chlorophyll. Oh, we got 5 Swiss rounds, so we should be able to get everyone on stream.
Oh, nice. Do we get like a 10th person in there, or?
Nope. No, we have 9 people, but with 5 rounds, that means.
Yeah, you know, fair enough.
Hopefully, everyone on stream.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get everyone on stream at least once. Okay.
I think Yori's wife is waiting.
It sure sounds like it. Okay, so yeah, Extreme Sonic taking it 2 over Maddie.
And now just waiting on Generic Name Brand and Chlorophyll. Do you know who Generic Name Brand plays?
Unfortunately, I don't remember. I know Chlorophyll's an Eno player.
Yeah, I know Chlorophyll's Eno. Eno, Loyalist, plays Eno in every game. Plus R, Strive, Xer.
Gotta respect it.
Yeah, another person who beats me in Plus R.
Yeah, Chlorophyll's made some pretty deep runs in the Plus R brackets,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, maybe we should have done 2 on stream, I guess?
Maybe.
Maybe. Something to consider for next time. Well,
oh shit, whenever I tab out of Xer, it pauses it on stream.
Ooh, okay. That... Interesting.
Oh, what was the button to, oh, that's move camera.
Okay, so for this round, do you maybe want to try and get...
Oh, we got everyone on. Alright, who do you want on? We could get Extreme Sonic and Chlorophyll.
Yeah, sure, let's run that. Let's continue through the plus R players.
Alright.
And do you want to try 2 this round, maybe? Or, like, also get maybe Generic Name Brand and Maddie?
Let's do 1 on stream right now.
Okay, yeah. Let's go Extreme Sonic Chlorophyll. And this is gonna get annoying.
Holy shit. Yuri!
Please!
How do we kick them? How do we kick them?
You have to pause menu somewhere. It's like group members or something. Display members, and I think you can like just kick. Oh, it looks like they're leaving on their own.
Okay. Let me set up with this. So,
No, yeah, Extreme Sonic is a BlazBlue player and plays 9, so while it makes, and honestly, the 9 to Kai kind of makes sense. You know, they both got those really strong long-range buttons, strong like Oki game. So it's interesting to see, you know, like the carryover between games.
Yeah. Did I spell Chlorophyll's name correctly? Extreme Sonic.
It's, let me see. The streams.
All right.
The thing isn't up to date.
All right. So we're waiting on chlorophyll.
Yeah, we're spinning on chlorophyll right now.
All right, chlorophyll joined. Cool. Cool.
Let's get this started.
All right, they can start. So who is this? Kai versus Ino, or
Yeah, it's Kaina. This matchup off the top of my head is. Ooh. I don't know like the exact numbers. I believe Ino players complain about it.
Oop. Chlorophyll has left the room.
But I don't know. Kai just has very good space control, and Ino doesn't have great movement. Although I could see Ino like stroke and stuff being useful.
Yep, but that's not what I wanted to do. Chlorophyll left the room. Cool. Let me see if everything's going well. Gotta get some. Alright, Yuri. I don't want to fish for everything. So.
I don't know, like the base tofu guy is already pretty good.
Yeah. I will forever be tofu guy. Alright, we're gonna have them join and start this time. This is the, anyone watching, this is our first time running this, so it's gonna be really scuffed. Alright.
Yeah, so just please have a bit of patience. I'm kind of...
Yeah. Okay, Kai versus Ino.
So this is like the battle of the set play characters. The difference is Kai has better neutral, and Ino has
better mix.
Arguably better mix-ups. Yeah, it's easier for her to layer them because like.
Round start greed sever. All right.
Oh, and I believe going for the 6K meaty. I'm not sure if that one's throw involved like a lot of other 6Ks are. So you might spacing your meaty is definitely something to look for. And going into the Fortissimo.
Oh, shit.
I do believe you can get a combo off counter at 5H like that, but good job, like, kind of recognizing the, like, reglide string and just putting out a button to stop that. It's very important to, show, no, you can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so... Ooh, a bit of an unfortunate spacing on Stun Dip. So. And this is where Kai really gets started in this game,
Yeah, this is like the fucking danger zone against Kai. In the corner, being able to just loop OP into like IAD, what is it, JS? J8?
It's between like late air dash JS, land like land 5K or land 2S. So.
Yeah.
And then you can add other things, but that's like the basically unfuzzyable layer 1.
Yeah. Really simple, but really effective.
And it's good to see Extreme Sonic like has that down because it's a very important part of like Kai's game plan. Otherwise, the threat's just not really there on a lot of your hits. But yeah, reversal super.
Is that one throwable?
It is throwable. It's also like +1.
Yeah.
Oh, round start Green Sever catches the dive kick.
Round start Green Sever has been pretty strong lately. And with, what is that, 5H or 5S?
That's 5H.
5H, alright, yeah.
Big, massive button, just covers like a large area kind of in front of and slightly above Kai, which is exactly where you want to be covering against, It'll force her to start committing to more stuff like stroke or trying to kind of, force you to approach with note, but Kai doesn't really care about that because he has stun edge. I mean stun dip.
Yeah.
Stun edge, yeah, stun edge. So yeah, I'm liking the 5H usage of Extreme Sonic. Definitely recognizing, you know, it's a strong tool. Blocking the 5D, and now... Yeah.
Oh shit, it's behind Kai.
Hit behind and caught the Green Zephyr out of the air. You know, Stroke is a move of all time.
Yeah.
I like the DP there. A lot of the time, Ino does kind of have to sacrifice DP safety if she really wants to get like the good mix right on Oki. So you know, again, just, like we're seeing a lot of the right options. It's just kind of like the things Extreme Sonic maybe might want to work on a bit is just kind of converting these hits into a bit more damage and kind of more consistently running the Oki.
Mm-hmm.
And just obviously like general comfort with the game, but that'll just come with time. And now here got the corner pressure. This could be really good for Extreme Sonic.
Oh.
I thought the note was going to go higher and gets tagged.
Ground start Great ever again. Been putting in work.
Yeah, Chlorophyll might just want to consider blocking because Greed Sever is usually punishable.
Very punishable, yeah.
I know at certain spacings, especially if you FD it, it can be basically safe, but... Nice DP again. Unfortunately, just out of range for the 5D.
Oh, good throw. Actually, no, I'm not going to give players good air throw. You got a dash that puts you in the air.
It's also slightly bigger than average air throw range.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was mostly pretty good showing by Extreme Sonic.
Yeah.
Overall, the ideas were there. It's not like you had anything really fundamentally wrong with your game plan at a base level. It's just kind of you got to work on like the boring stuff like getting your open setups down.
A little bit more throws in Extreme Sonic's stagger pressure instead of just
and like a bit more 6H as well.
Yes.
That button is absurd.
Yes, extremely.
So yeah, no, it's like and some of it just looked like kind of Blaze Blue habits a little, but
yeah,
that's what happened.
Stagger pressure.
As for Chlorophyll, obviously you're getting caught out by round start Greed Sever, which it's like yes, it is like an option that you're not necessarily considering, but if you see it happen a couple times, you might want to look for it. And also, kind of just in general, yeah, actually, you had the fundamentals down. There's not really much more I can give you. You can maybe have afforded to use Stroke a bit more in neutral to kind of like call out something like a Far Slash or a 5H especially, because that's what we were seeing a lot out of Extreme Sonic. But overall, good showing from both players. Just kind of one, obviously, just a bit more used to the game and its systems.
Yeah. Alright, now we're just waiting on RJ Blue and Andu Assassin.
Yeah. Maybe we've been consistently. I think we should run too because we've just been consistently having this one.
All right.
Like it'll at least add a little buffer, and I don't think we'll go too late.
I don't think so either. I mean, it's going quite fast already. Surprisingly, I mean, we're almost halfway through, so
yeah. It'll also be easier to fit everyone in if we do 2 per round, so.
Yori in the chat. Yori's been talking up the storm, saying all sorts of stuff. Who do you want to see next? Any players you want to see that we haven't seen? We haven't seen Maddie.
Oh,
we haven't seen generic
so I haven't
name brand.
seen Destin, Sweetheart, Andu, Maddie, and
Generic name brand.
Generic name brand. So if we could get any combination of those two, that would be fine.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of see how the Swiss develops, but
yeah.
All
right. 2 on stream per round.
Yeah, I think we'll do that starting from now. Just to kill the time.
Yeah. This is taking forever. It's not taking forever. It just feels like forever.
Yeah, I think part of it was... I mean, it's Johnny Slayer. I believe that matchup can go extremely slow if both players don't really feel like, you know, rushing in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what it's like in Plus R, but, you know, Exeter can be a bit hit or miss.
Yeah. Okay. So, round 3. We got Maddie versus Yori, RJ Blue versus Destin, Andu versus Extreme Sonic, and Sweetheart versus Chlorophyll.
And they're all repeats.
Alright, we could get... We could get... who do you want? Which one? Choose 2 players.
I feel like we should let Extreme Sonic and Chlorophyll get a break, just because they were just on stream. So let's do the other 2 matches.
Okay, so RJ Blue and Maddie.
Yeah, so Maddie, Yuri, and then RJ Blue, Destin.
Alright. And then, let's see, who's the other...
The other should be, I believe, RJ Blue and Destin.
Oh shit. Did Destin not get... There we go.
Wait,
there
Destin?
we go, sorry. No, it was just Discord messing up.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, here we go again.
Okay.
Get on the cap.
Get on. Alright, get on. Alright. Biken versus Slayer. I do wonder how this goes, since I know a lot of Bikens don't like to block, but Slayer's a character that likes to mix with high-lows easily.
Yeah, so Slayer being a high-low character does make this a bit more annoying for Biken, because, you know, she actually has to guess on a zombie.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you still have to guess on a strike throw, but if you know a strike is coming, you know, it's always just low parry. But
Tatami also seems...
The thing is, Tatami is really hard for Slayer to navigate.
Good
from what
BDC
it's...
there.
So yeah, I don't know what the traditional thought on this matchup is, but I have to imagine it's, you know, very much Biken just says, here, I'm going to put out this mat, come get me.
Yeah, exactly. We just do Biken things with the mat out.
We get the parry, but no follow-up.
Yeah.
But we can see here, like, Slayer's just kind of doing Slayer things right now, and Maddie getting the burst out, just trying to, like, reel back this momentum, but it might be just a bit too late.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now you're kind of going into last round with no burst against Slayer as a low, average stun, kind of slightly below average health character.
You got the guts,
So,
but I don't know how much that's going to help.
It does help a decent bit, but yeah, it's definitely, like, Maddie could just die in 2 touches here and not get burst if the right hit happened. Nice TK Yo Johnson. Oh, Dustin falls out. This is a bit of an awkward spacing, I guess. But yeah, you can see here. But yeah, that was probably a throw-us if I had to guess. So, but yeah, like, throw-OSing is very strong against Slayer. Biking, you'd probably prefer close slash because it's faster. I think you want it to be a bit of a faster button, but no, yeah, like Maddie definitely like showing the adaptation after that first round where, you know, Yuri just got in and ran the train.
Yeah.
But we can see here, you know, Slayer's always got that. Oh, nice job punishing that pile bunker. These 2 H's, I feel like, are a bit of a risky gamble against Slayer because, you know, if he BDCs into the right thing, you could be in big trouble. But that's probably just a habit from 2H just being a just decent thing to throw out in a lot of matchups, so.
I would like to see Yuri do... Oh my god. I would like to see Yuri do less of pile bunker and just more empty.
Yeah, empty dandies crosswise are also just whiffing the upward swing. I can't remember if that one's under pressure or...
Under pressure and it's late.
Yeah, so just start like doing like P dandy into whiff under pressure. If like Maddie's just gonna be spamming to Tommy full screen, might as well be building meter, you know, or walk, or even just walk forward and back. Just anything to start building some meter. Slayer with meter is a much different character than Slayer without meter. Because Slayer with meter gets damage, knockdown, and stun off everything. Slayer without meter just cries. So. Definitely something to look. And it looks like Maddie is actually trying to like Rainbow of Sadness a little, even if kind of back. Not sure what's with all these.
Trying to put out a big active move to catch Andy, but.
Yeah, but the issue with Yozanson is it just has way too much whiff recovery.
Oh.
It's like you whiff that thing and Slayer's in. And yeah, Maddie. You know what? I kind of respect it though. Nice jump out on the throw. We can see here with all these backdashes, you know, Maddie's kind of forcing Yuri to do. Slayer's not gaining much meter, which is, again, not... Oh, go. That's massive.
It's late.
Oh, but lightweight. You can see here, Maddie's just kind of like not engaging with a lot of these gimmicks, but gets tagged at the air to air, and that's going to take it. Game 3, 1-1. Folks. Big starter. That combo is tough on lightweights. I think you have to slightly delay the crosswise heal, but I could be wrong. You have to ask an actual Slayer player about that.
There is the classic Yuri Oki of TK Eternal Wave.
I would just call that one straight. Is that one straight down dandy actually? I kind of forget.
Straight down dandy. I have no clue. I don't know all the names.
Oh well, just TK do the funny super.
Yeah.
You
can't do that, Yuri. You see seen him do the dandy pile bunker so many times on block trying to get a counter hit off of him, and every time Maddie just would block it.
No, it's probably better if you're like already committed to the dandy to go for something like a helter skelter or a just under pressure, you know. But you know what? Close slash far slash burst super, and now the life totals are basically even.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Slayer. Again, Slayer with meter versus Slayer without meter. Very different character.
All right, final game, final round. Good throw.
Yes. It is kind of scary to throw Slayer on Oki because obviously he has its late, but it can be good to like, especially the there's certain like throw OS you can do to make it a lot less risky.
Yeah.
And now Maddie's in a very good spot here. Personally, I would just kind of start, you know, take the Oki, but I would have just started camping with Tatami because Slayer really kind of struggles to navigate that. Yeah, so for my advice to Yuri, I'd say you were kind of meter starved most of that set, and like, as I've been like kind of repeatedly saying, Slayer with meter without meter is a pretty different character. So trying to keep your meter stored up to, you know, allow you to, when you finally do get that one random hit on the Baiken, just absolutely murder them, would probably, you know, really help a lot in just keeping that game plan going. You know.
Yeah.
And as for Maddie, I'm no biking expert. The TKO Zonsons, I'm impressed that you can get them that consistently. You might want to consider toning them back a bit, but I'm sure that was just you memeing around. So,
next,
whiffing
RJ?
2H like that feels a bit scary against Slayer. Although I guess he can't punch you the best. So, yeah. Actually, you want to say something?
Oh no, I was just saying next up.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, go ahead.
All right, so next up we got RJ Blue versus Destin. Do you know who Destin plays?
Elfelt.
Elfel?
Yes.
All right.
That's who they played in the main bracket.
All right, so we got a Slayer versus Elfelt.
So I kind of feel this falls into a similar category to a lot of Slayer's matchups where it's he loses neutral, but if he gets the right hit with meter, it just swings suddenly. Elfelt doesn't have a lot of Alpha, but I think Alpha has like a lot of low commitment but high active frame normals, and their lows, which is just especially hard for Slayer to navigate. So I think you really gotta be careful. Oh yeah, we got like the Pineberry Oki going. That overhead was kind of dirty. A nice air to air.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this gen just kind of showing just how strong this Alpha space control is.
Yeah.
Ooh, and catches the back and catches the dandy with a 6H. That was, you know what? That was still a very nice combo though. Got a lot of damage, both a lot of meter, even if it dropped.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the end of the world. But we can see here, like this is where RJ Blue feels comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw a BDC on that. You gotta be careful waking up with dot that's not burst or BDC, because it is not actually frame 1 involved. Yeah. I believe that was supposed to be a wake-up throw, which I wouldn't quite recommend against Alpha shotgun stance. Because it's almost always space out of throw.
Yeah.
An instant burst out to just kind of keep the momentum going. Ooh, but we're in. Ooh. A meaty pile bunker, but mistimes it and
Gets punished for it. It's now stuck in the corner against Alpha with shotgun stance.
but manages to get out, which that is important. But you know, nice BDC to get out of the corner and hit confirms to the dot to take the round. You know, just keep it simple. That was just like, you know, a nice clean kind of. Oh, I really thought that time barrier was going to pick up. That would have been so sick if it did.
Yeah. Blocks the overhead.
But gets tagged by the shotgun S. You got to be careful jumping when L has shotgun out.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be careful in general when L has shotgun out.
Yeah.
Oh. What's Oki? It's late.
Goes overhead. Now we're just going for meaty close slash, but doesn't confirm and straight into Mappa. That is punishable, so you got to be careful with that. You did have the meter to RC and keep yourself safe, though. I am noticing we're not seeing a lot of meter use from either player, so that's something they might want to both kind of look into. You definitely could. You could have killed off that Mappa. Oh, and doesn't know that's unblockable.
I would have liked to see this stage all out dead on time there.
Like a dead on time, or even just like a dash forward.
Yeah, you have plenty of meter. You could just do like dandy YRC. Like
yeah, no, yeah, like there were options there. It's just kind of probably didn't know it was unblockable, and so it's just like, I'm just gonna block this.
Yeah.
But you know, understandable.
Oh.
What, we fucking third strike out here?
Footsies.
Oh, and goes for the cross-up throw, but unfortunately just outside of throw range. So... I guess I'll start with RJ Blue here, because you lost, and I kind of have a better idea of what you should be doing better. So a couple things I noticed. One, you're not really spending your meter except on these, like, dead-on-time hit confirms. Which, don't get me wrong, dead-on-time hit confirms are very strong. But there are, like, kind of tons of times where you do, like, a Mappa into their block, or you'd, like, do a combo and you'd have 100 meter, and you could have killed off it. So it might be worth looking into some kind of meter dump routes, or even just using your meter to help keep yourself safe. Because you're kind of throwing away your turn a lot by accident. And also, when you're doing that close slash far slash pressure, it's probably worth it just to close slash far slash and not always commit to Mappa every time. It's nice to have that, you know, fall... Because you're still, like, what, plus... I think far slash is, like, +4 or something. So, you are still at the advantage in that situation. You can go for another close slash, you can go for, like, a dash through. You have lots of options, basically. And... yeah, just in general, just doing some BDC into jump a bit more on, like, kind of the mid-screen Oki, even in the corner, would do you a lot of good in just making you a lot more annoying to pin down. As for Destin, again, looking into where you could use meter to kind of get better setups or just kind of kill in certain scenarios might be kind of worth it, but I don't know as much about Elfeld, so I can't really help you as much there, sorry. Yeah, who we got up next?
I got Sweetheart against Maddie. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a run back of Sweetheart versus Maddie.
Oh, from the main bracket?
Yeah.
It should be interesting.
And then after that, I have Chlorophyll versus
Andu. Yeah, and we'll hopefully get generic name brand by next round. Like,
yeah, next round we're getting generic name brand.
For sure. It doesn't matter who you play. You're just on stream.
No matter what, you're going to be on stream. Everyone gets to be on stream, so you could look back, see how you did.
And get some probably okay-ish advice.
Okay-ish, yeah.
We do our best out here. But yeah, we should have Eno Johnny. Do you know what this is like in Plus R? Because we can kind of use that to kind of compare.
How do I... What is Eno Johnny and Plus R? I see...
So, wait, no, this is Eno Biken.
This is Eno Biken, yeah.
I'm stupid. Oh, you know what? I forgot Maddie has an Axel.
Oh shit. You want to see an Axel here?
So this is traditionally considered a very unfun matchup for Eno. It used to be considered very bad. Recently, opinions kind of changed to it's at worst 5.5 Axel favor. So there's that. But it's definitely one that's, you know, Axel has a lot of these air unblockable long-range normals that, you know, you got to navigate around. And Eno's kind of forced into the air a lot.
Yeah.
You know, 5P, notorious, so...
Oh my god. 5P against a hover dash. It's not exactly the best.
No. So it'll be interesting to see how Sweetheart kind of goes about this. Let's just get them... Let them know that they can go. Forgot to do that.
Yeah, forgot. Gotta tell him. Oh shit.
We can see here, Sweetheart off to like a strong start.
Yeah. I had a little bit of lag, so it was all sped up there.
Oh, get the gold burst. This could be big. Eno with meter is terrible.
Good air throw.
Nice. That was a very nice air throw. I'd like to see a bit more DP out of Maddie. It doesn't. I don't believe the setup Sweetheart are doing right now are safe jumps. So, you know, you might want to start tossing out some DP to force them to do no Oki, or just kind of do the safe jumps, you know?
Yeah.
Like, actual DP is not great, but it's still a DP.
Yeah. There we saw the Axel 5P in effect against Eno. Able to confirm it into full combo into death there.
Yeah, and that's the hard part about this matchup, though. You gotta stay on top of the Axel, because neutral is just... Neutral's a struggle bus. like kind of right there, you know. I really like the use of that DP. Yeah. In this matchup, especially, you know. And the 5P again. Maddie's kind of holding this corner, not really trying to go in or anything. So I believe there, that HCL would have knocked down, and if HCL without the follow-up would knock down, it's always better to not do the follow-up, because you get much better Oki, unless the follow-up will kill specifically. Yeah. But that's just something, you know, to keep in mind for later if you ever rewatch this VOD, Sweetheart. It's definitely kind of tricky to get used to, though, because you're not... When you're new, especially like different weight classes, you're not sure if the no follow-up versus follow-up will actually knock down, so... Yeah. I can definitely understand, you know, wanting to just do the follow-up anyways. I like the HCL to get out of the corner.
Good confirm.
Oh, you gotta be careful teching against that like Axel.
Yeah. Axel
has way too many buttons that are good for tech dropping like that. Like if Maddie had 6K there, you could have potentially just... You would have been in a very bad situation. There's certain like delay tech timings you can do to help kind of stack the odds in your favor. But you do have to be careful.
Good DP.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the combo. Doesn't seem to know... Did that YRC
Harry YRC throw?
I think that just involved through stroke.
Yeah.
Like the YRC. That was interesting.
Good throw. Holy shit.
And gets the kill too.
Yeah.
Like these rounds are a lot of Sweetheart kind of starts out pretty well, but then gets pushed out once by like a DP or just, you know, kind of pressured naturally ending, and then just can't get back in again to really continue the game plan. Oh, and drops the combo. That super jump IDs are hard. I think you can attest to that, LWC, as an answer player.
Yeah, 2H loops, counter hit, 5H. Confirms.
But here we go. We got like the inner corner pressure going.
Just got to get that engine going, and then here we are. Yep, back at it again. You know,
And that was a safe jump. Forcing the meter out of Maddie, which is honestly even the smallest win.
Oh,
And now,
5
but it's a bit aggressive. You had the life lead there. Axel actually can't really threaten you with all that much from that range. It probably would have been better to just play a bit more kind of passive and force the Axel to come to you, because his buttons aren't really designed for that. Does end up taking the rounds, or something. And that dive, was that dive kick plus? Or is just Axel 2K being his fastest button?
Axel 2K is one of his fastest. 5K is his fastest.
Oh.
But
yeah, I was just asking because like dive kick's usually punishable if you block it. But I was just curious if like Maddie wasn't ready for the situation, or Axel like I know Axel's fastest buttons aren't all that fast.
Yeah.
Which doesn't block the 6H. I like the burst out, you know, you got the life lead. And like Axel isn't too big at right now, so.
Yeah. Alright. Even up the score.
Yeah, no, like definitely showing a bit kind of a stronger grasp on the pressure game right now, and navigating these, you know, Axel normals a bit better.
Yuri's asking, have you guys had crunchy pizza as crunchy as his? Probably.
Probably not, honestly. I don't think I've ever had crunchy pizza.
Yuri doesn't know the pizza I've had.
Yeah, we got like the corner pressure going.
Yeah, got that engine going. That's all you need with Dino. But once Axel, once he gets his pressure going, then ugh.
The thing is, Axel pressure isn't too scary in this game for the most part. It's very reliant on his 3P and 6H. But like once you kind of get good at, you know, recognizing the 6H and IVing it and stuff like that, it's a bit easier to deal with.
Yeah.
Of course, you still got to deal with the fact that you're Eno and Axel has 5P, so even if you want to kind of push forward, it's harder for you, but, you know. I got some really good anti-Axel advice, actually, from Minu. And he was like, well, Axel's goal is to, like, crank your risk and kind of, like, force you to try to commit to something, because almost everything he does is reactable. But then he's like, in a lot of situations, that does mean you can just block. Because, like, he doesn't have too much to threaten you a lot of the time. And so, it's okay to just kind of let your risk go up and take a bit of chip in the long run if it'll, like, you know. Ooh, and beats the Shark Strike. I think so. I mean, like, what I'd like to see from Maddie is a bit more like 5P and 6K, just kind of when you're at that, like, kind of half screen, full screen range. We've been seeing, like, kind of a...
Just throwing that out just to control space.
Like that. Like, we're seeing a lot of this, like, going into the air and trying to fight it that way, but, like, that's what Eno wants you to do, because you're not, like, you know... Your air normals aren't air unblockable.
Yeah.
If you can put your ground normals out, yeah, she can stroke them, but stroke loses to 2H and Rensen can also sometimes tag the hover dash, so, you know.
Oh, good throw.
Oh, but nice. Nice. Oh, it drops. And forced to FD all that. There's a lot of meter gone.
Oh, dive kick gets it. Having Sweetheart go 2-1.
No, yeah, like, Sweetheart definitely seemed to be getting, like, a better grasp of how to, like, move around and, you know, kind of... Was also just getting, obviously, more comfortable just running their Okis, so... It was nice to see that. Obviously, I think... Yeah, I don't have much Nino advice. If you want kind of more targeted advice, you could send this VOD over to Chast, like Chastity. They'll have much better advice than I could ever give you. As probably one of the best Eno mains in this server. And for Maddie, yeah, as I was saying earlier, you were just kind of committing too much to these air normals when you didn't necessarily have to. and you could afford to use a bit more of your like 3P and 6H once you actually did get that pressure going. So there was at least a bit of threat, and is actually forced to do something. But yeah, good showing for both players. Sorry if I'm talking a lot.
No, you're good. You're good. I just don't have a whole lot to say. This is my first time commentating, so.
Yeah, I should probably. If you feel like you want to say something, just say it. I'll try to leave more gaps.
Alright, just waiting for Chlorophyll to show up. On his way. Alright, Andu, known Johnny player. She's very vocal about it. Chlorophyll, Eno loyalist.
And also, Andu has the iconic Johnny plush, so...
Yeah, the orange Johnny. Her iconic color.
But yeah. Now we got Johnny Eno. Oh, let me just give him the go-ahead.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I feel like this is a slightly less extreme version of like the Axel matchup, where Johnny has these very strong space controlling buttons that, like, something like 6H, far slash, that can make it a bit tough for Eno to navigate, although not to like such an extreme degree. But again, like, Johnny buttons also have a lot of whiff recovery, and Eno does have stroke, so it's kind of interesting to see how Johnny will play around that. Right now, though, Chlorophyll's just kind of running it. Oh, I think they wanted S Finer, got P Finer instead.
Oh, the cross up. Haven't seen that too often.
Yeah, cross up pressure off that like type of setup isn't very common, but definitely like not like a bad option.
Yeah. Sets up for a throw reset, gets it for a kill. Eno's one of the characters where there's a lot of times where you just want to delay tech, because otherwise he'll get reset into more damage than they'll ever get if they go off of like a just finish
like something like a 2K starter. If they reset, they could potentially take like an extra 33%, like
yeah.
30 your health. So yeah, definitely like learning to delay tech, or even just not tech at all. If they're showing that they're doing the resets. But now we got Johnny in the corner with level 3.
Yeah. Oh, the IK
and the
taunt.
IK.
You better not lose this one, Andu, alright? Or else that IK taunt is going to look real bad.
Bursts out to return to neutral. Chlorophyll corners themselves.
Oh, there we go. Those throw resets.
But now we got level 3 Johnny.
Oh.
Won't kill because it's not Hellfire though. And Johnny has really high guts.
That IK taunt is not looking too good.
Andu, please.
Let's see, everything's good. Everything looks good.
The sound's all good still, I think.
Sounds all good. Yori, are you there? Are you watching? Alright, everything seems good.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Sorry, yes. We are back. Everything's good.
with more Andu Chloro Gaming.
Yeah. Round 2. All right, you can tell him to start. All right, we're back. Nothing happened. Round 2. Chlorophyll is up 1. Or game 2.
I like the idea of trying to 6P through that note, but unfortunately, like, just angled it down to tag it.
Yeah.
Although Johnny is actually very good at abusing that one tech where you purposefully extend a hurt box into the note to, like, proc it early.
Oh, shit. Catches the burst.
And that's massive for Andu.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the knockdown, but it's still, you still get their burst, so. Nice pickup. And yeah, Chlorophyll doesn't really seem to know what to do.
Oh, the
against...
IK.
Again?
Alright, my computer better not crash this time.
Please don't lose this, Andrew. We don't need LWC's computer to crash. Again!
Gold burst, there we go. Alright, that's Johnny with 75 meter in the corner, so anything can happen.
Nice 6-speed through the HCL.
Yeah.
Ooh, this actually might go... Oh, not quite. Trades. Ooh, and that's another thing to note. Like, Johnny has a very strong backdash, so it's good. It's a very, you know, like, good tool to represent on this Inoki because it's just another thing she has to worry about.
Oh, drops.
That was a bit of an awkward spot to pick up from, and didn't backdash far enough, so just got 6H instead of coin.
Andu really wants this round.
Yeah, but you can definitely see, like, the momentum and tossing out the level 3 Finer. A bit of a risk to take, but catches Chlorophyll probably trying to jump out. So.
All right, final game. Yeah.
I guess they can hit 2H on this. I feel like you could probably convert that into a coin somehow, so that might be something to look into. Nice 5K.
Yeah, that pickup was pretty sick.
And now we get this Waikasu. Oh,
Yeah.
this YYRC.
50 meters against Johnny.
Johnny, things are happening. Ooh, I think they went for they were going for the double coin route to get back to level 3, but
Yeah.
you know, just lightweight, a bit too high. I feel like it probably would have been a good idea just to keep it simple and go for the unblockable setup there, though. I'm actually kind of liking this patient neutral from both players.
Yeah. No gold burst.
And gold burst, this could be really scary.
Good air throw. Oh, tries to bait out Johnny. Super. Oh,
And 6 for 13.
goes through the super.
And that's a punish. H dive kick is not plus. Nice pickup.
Yeah, Andu's pickups have been looking really good here.
Yeah, no, Andu's definitely, like, got a lot of good pickups off some really odd hits, so.
Oh, they're up against Eno in the corner. Is he good?
Yeah, like, Fortissimo just deals a ton of damage, especially with Hellfire.
Final game, final round.
like both play like this has been a very interesting back and forth. Like we've seen adaptations on both sides.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good job bursting to level 3.
yeah, it's a bit of a risky burst because a lot of the time Johnny, he stands like kind of straight up and will kind of like tuck away from the burst. I've lost a ton of bursts trying to burst that,
Same.
but just close enough.
That was probably a throw, Wes. Wake up.
Oh, you know what? Andu realizing the 6Ps weren't working to get you through the note, so opting to 6K through it instead.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Although I would recommend trying to like do the whole hurt box extension thing. It's a bit less committal, and it kind of leaves you in a bit of a better spot. And yeah,
game.
no, it's like overall, I think both players are kind of at a good spot with kind of, you know, their game plans and stuff. And we saw both players once they got started could really get it running. Andrew, you were tossing away levels a bit. I'm not sure if those were just like misinputs or just kind of like hit confirms off awkward hits that just kind of whiffed. So that might be something you want to look into a little. Because Johnny with levels is obviously just a significantly better character. Although I guess being level 1 does make killing notes a bit less, you know, a bit easier. So.
All right. Do you want Destin and Yuri? Should we get Yuri back on stream?
We gotta get.
I'm getting Sweetheart and generic name brand.
I mean, okay, so we've seen Maddie twice, we've seen Chlorophyll twice, we've seen RJ Blue twice.
Here, actually, no. Let's get Andu back on the.
Yeah, but let's do Sweetheart generic name brand first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right, sounds good.
Generic name brand versus.
Ooh, we got a Jam player.
Oh shit.
Jam's fun to watch in this game.
Jam is fun to watch.
Hate fighting him, but fun to watch.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying. Sorry, my controller just disconnected for a bit.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Jam mirrors, or no, not Jam mirrors. Eno Jam. Jam is so fun to watch in any game. One of my favorite characters. Underrated in Plus R. This game, a lot of personality. People don't like her voice lines. Think it's annoying. I don't know. I think as character.
I will admit some of them get a bit seagully, but. Ooh, nice IB on the 2H. It is plus, but I believe it's minus on IB, so it's important to show that you can do that. Oh, but yeah, we're just kind of seeing the Eno zone right now, so. Ooh. Yeah, if you have the space, I feel like going for Puff is very strong in this matchup, you know. It's just a big, massive hitbox where Eno wants to be.
Yeah. Oh,
nice IB air throw. Sweetheart definitely looks like, you know, has some experience in this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the parries? I feel like you could have confirmed off that 5P. But like, we're definitely seeing generic name brands kind of start to get their stride a little. They're kind of getting a bit more used to just kind of moving around and like placing their buttons. Oh, the J2K
overhead. And now you're in the corner against Eno. Oh, blocks the burst.
And goes, and I like the empty low there. You know, generic name brand's been doing a lot of these parries, and what's parry lose to? Meaty low.
Yeah. It's kind of Jam's weakness.
Yeah, and a lot of characters can also low profile her DP at the same time, so you can kind of like option select both of those. At least until it's carded. But yeah, it looks like just kind of unfamiliarity with how to handle Eno offense, which is understandable. Eno offense is insanely oppressive and requires a lot of responses that aren't necessarily intuitive. Like, here, we could see that, like, a lot of that glide pressure, that was very fake. You know, generic name brand could have jumped or, like, pressed a button, 5P especially. Jam 5P's 3 frames and has, like, a very solid anti-air hitbox. So, that's something to look to. You gotta play a bit more of an active defense. You're just kind of letting Sweetheart just keep kind of getting in over and over. The other things you might want to look for are trying to get some cards up. And just kind of, yeah, like, it's hard to give advice because that was a lot of just Eno doing Eno things and you not having the answers to Eno things, which is tough. Eno's a very tricky character. And are they actually doing fucking Soul Dittos?
What? Are they?
I think they were conspiring to do Soul Dittos in the chat, so.
Oh my fucking god. Oh
Ban
my
'em.
fucking god.
Ban 'em! Get these fuckers out of here.
Or you want me to fucking put on Holy Order's question mark for this?
Yes. No, but yeah, so aside from this, you know, yeah, so for generic name brand, just try to focus on like getting cards off these knockdowns. It allows you, like, Jam's game plan with cards is a lot stronger because now suddenly your staggers lead to more damage and better knockdowns. Your throw leads to an actual knockdown that loops back into more cards. So it's just, in general, you want to get cards.
Alright, should I put on Holy Orders for this?
Yes. Yes, 1000% yes.
That's too loud.
Hello. I don't think there's going to be much to say here, so let's just have fun. None of the players on their main.
God. This is the worst thing ever. This is a good way to end the first stream, though. After a blue screen, do soul mirrors with this shit. God. DP punished. The other person DP's punishes.
But where's the Fafnir's? I need more Fafnir's.
Me too. Oh, wild throw. Five feet.
I love the fucking reversal wild throw. Reversal wild throw is so, like, based.
What the hell is this? Six HDP.
I'm gonna be honest, I was actually tapped out for a game bit, so thank you for coming.
You're not even paying attention, or?
Well, no, I was paying attention, but...
Oh, Dragon Install,
Yo,
let's go.
Okay. If you have a sick
Let's
Dragon
go.
Install combo, you know what, I'll forgive you.
That was
No,
a
I'm not
three-hit
thinking Dragon Install combo. Yeah, never mind, you're lame.
Chipped out.
You're lame. You're lame. You're lame. You don't have cool dragon install combo. L plus ratio plus bozo plus. I think Maddie's actually listening to stream at this moment, so
Oh fuck, Maddie's listening.
So hi Maddie. We're just messing around at this point because neither this isn't your main. I have no advice for you. More.
This is fucking horrible.
I do like attempting these Justin stuff. More.
2 brain cells in this entire match here.
There's the Fafnirs.
Fafnir, burst.
And that's burst save. So just for anyone watching, bursting Fafnir generally not a good idea. Soul has so many ways to be burst safe after Fafnir, so just I don't
Dragon. Oh, that counts as a combo.
Yeah, but that's just like Soul's normal burst safe route. I don't know if that counts as a cool
that
combo.
will count though.
That
oh shit! Fuck. This is horrible.
Yep.
You know, kind of happy Dubs is here to see this. He fucking loses his mind.
Yeah.
I got no words on what to say.
Command grab. Oh, goes for the PvP.
That was actually kind of cool reset if that was intended. Cool. Probably wasn't, but...
Not punish, man. I will admit, at least Soul Mirrors are funny.
Yeah. Oh, and Maddie takes it.
I don't really think... I have no advice for you guys.
I do.
Next
Get
time
off
play Slayer
Soul.
Mirror.
Get off Soul. All right.
But yeah,
Oh, whoops. I.
thanks
recorded
for
that wrong.
coming out.
There we go. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. This is the first time doing this O2 bracket stream. So we don't exactly know what we're doing. This is trying to get a feel of what we're doing. I mean, we know what we're doing.
But like we're still getting used to like getting everything working properly and smoothly. So thanks for the patience.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we do now? Oh, I gotta see.
Sign off and say bye.
Yeah. How do I raid somebody? Is TMN still?
I have
going?
no clue.
Or let's see.
You're gonna raid Dove?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Hopefully this was fun, or you maybe learned something. So.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if people learned anything on that last round.
Yeah, there was nothing to be learned there.
I'm gonna look.
Other than Maddie doesn't have cool dragon install combos.
No, yeah. All right, how do I raid somebody? Raid tab. Oh. Does this work?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it started.
Awesome. All right.
I think it's right as Dove stream is ending,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, too bad. Too bad. Goodbye.